Say hi to the camera. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to show you my helmet vlogging setup. A lot of you guys have asked me what I use when I am filming, when I'm on the bike, and this is actually a new setup for me because prior to this I've been using the Dango clamp, and I have a product review of this thing which I really like, and I've had this for 4 years now and it still works great. But I wanted to try another setup because this actually, I can't use my chin, I'm not sure what this is called, but I can't use this with the Dango clamp, and I'm always getting a lot of wind chill from under my chin when I'm riding during the winter. So I wanted to try a different vlogging setup, and I think I finally improved on my microphone setup as well. But unfortunately I only have 1 day of trial before I went on to surgery. So, and that trial was actually pretty good. I sounded really clear on the microphone, and it was just like on a normal short ride. So let me start by showing you guys what it looks like. It's more compact. If you've been watching my videos, you'll see that my last trip to Arizona, I had a bigger, bulkier setup, and one of my friends actually commented on that saying that it's like a huge thing on my helmet. So I was like, you know what, you're right. I need to do something about that. I should change it up a little bit. So I actually have a Hero 8 and a Hero 7 that I use as a front camera, and I have a couple of Hero 5s that I use to mount on the bike. And so I have a different case for every single one of them. So what you're seeing right now is the GoPro Hero 7 Black. And in order to use microphone with this setup, you will need a mic adapter. Now I'm gonna take this apart so I can show you guys the pieces. But before I do that, I wanna show you how I am mounting it. So I always tether my GoPro, and over here I clip it to where the helmet strap is. And over here is just a 3M tape. So in case there's, you know, more than 1 point of connection. So that's what it looks like. And this is the microphone that goes right into the helmet, which I'm gonna take out and show you guys. So this is my setup. These are actually the microphone that I'm using. So what these are is actually the Cardo speakers. So if you guys have Cardo, you know that when you buy it, they give you extras. So I have extra speakers, and also, as you guys know, I've had multiple Cardos because it's failed me a few times in the past because of the charging unit. So I have a bunch of these laying around. These were mounted on the inside my helmet. Let me show you guys how I mounted it. I have one of the earpieces right there, and then the other earpieces on the other side. So I basically have a microphone in both sides. Trying to, there, I don't know if you guys can see it better. I have a microphone on both sides. And with the wind guard here, the sound is actually really nice. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of experience using this setup yet because I went to surgery the next day. But I look forward to trying it out some more after I'm allowed to get back on the bike. So I'm gonna take this apart so you guys can see how this comes together. This is the case. You need this kind of case to house the mic adapter. So just take this out like this. They sell a case for the GoPro that you have. They have for 7, 8. So I have to have two different ones because the 7 and the 8 don't share the same case. And then this one just goes through here. So instead of mounting it separately somewhere in the helmet or doing the double-sided tape, I just use one case for everything. And it's not expensive at all. I'll put the link on the description below for you guys. And these connections here, actually my plan to make this even more seamless is to visit Home Depot sometime and replace the screws so that the screws are just hidden, and that will eliminate the knobs, because I actually don't need to undo these. They're always going to be like this, so I'm just going to replace 1, 2, 3 knobs and they'll be more flush afterwards. I'm also going to put a link on the description box on one of these setups that's already made, and that way you guys don't have to figure out how you want to mount it like I did. This is all custom. In terms of having multiple helmets and changing it up, what I noticed is that, for example, switching from the XD4 to this, the angle might be different. So with that said, this setup is only gonna stay with this helmet. And if I choose to use other helmets, I'm gonna have to go back to my Dango clamp, because this is still the most versatile one out there. It's all you have to do is clip it to your helmet, but the only reason I don't like using it is because it sticks out, because you can only clip it up to here, so it'll stick out right here, and it limits your chin movement going down, and you can't really go down all the way. Like it stops you like right here. Obviously that didn't bother me that much because I've been using it for many years. I have tried multiple microphones. Seriously, like I have 4 microphones out there, and they are really not great microphones. A lot of my videos I have to do voiceovers because there's just too much wind noise or there's some interference. The connection wasn't good. I don't know what I was doing wrong really, but because you know the connection was fine, but there was all this like crinkling noises. And with these, so far there's no problems with using these. And luckily, how do I say that? I guess it's unfortunate that I broke so many pack talks, but fortunately because of that I have so many of these, so I'm installing them in all of my helmets. It makes it easier, and they work perfectly. So if you have, I'm not sure if Sena does the same thing where you have like they probably have the same type of, I'm not sure if they're interchangeable. It looks like just a regular you know, like any regular earphones. So you can use that and try it out for yourself and see if you like the sound better. Another thing you can do is there's a setting in the GoPro for microphone, and you can choose to change it to standard or mic plus or something. There's like 3 settings, and for me I just use the regular standard sound. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by the quality of the sound of this setup. So check out this short clip right now. My exhaust sounds so awesome.
Oh, I see.
Back then, you can only hear my motorcycle. You can't hear my voice when I'm riding. Listen to this.
Wow. He almost hit you.
See how clear that sound was? That never happened to me before.
Yeah.
Okay, that is all I have for this video. I hope that helps some people out in figuring out how to set up their helmet camera for motovlogging. And let me know in the comments what kind of vlogging setup you use for your helmets. And I always want to learn from other people, you know, their setup and stuff, because this is how I improve, by watching other people and listening to their suggestions, etc., etc. I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think about this setup, and if there's going to be any issues, because this is gonna be the first time that I will be using it a lot, because prior to this, I've always used the Dango clamp and I have never had any issues with it, never. And so, lastly, I want to thank all of my patrons for their support, and of course, all of you guys that subscribe to my channel and watch my videos and like my videos, and share it to your friends. Thank you so much for doing that. That really, really, really means a lot to me. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.